नमः सर्वेभ्यः प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरिः ओं तत्सत्। एतावत्पर्यन्तम् अस्माभिः प्रथमपाठत्रयं समाप्तमस्ति। चतुर्थे पाठे स्मः। चतुर्थे पाठे तृतीय उपभागे यत्र चाटुश्लोकः इति अस्ति, चतुर्थे पाठे तृतीय उपभागे स्मः। तत् पठन्तः अग्रे गमिष्यामः। चाटुश्लोकः, a clever shloka with some cleverness embedded in it. Okay, something that entertains us. Accompanied by Sita and Lakshmana, Sri Rama went to the forest. Guha took him across the Ganga river. He had heard of the greatness of the dust from the feet of Sri Rama that had restored the human form of Ahalya. This happened, if you remember, the history of Rama's Balya, as he was taken by Vishwamitra for defending Yajna, Yaga, etc. Or more so, actually, Vishwamitra wanted to help Rama Lakshmana by giving them particular astras, etc. And on the way back, he steps on a particular rock, and the rock changes to Ahalya, who she thanks Rama for giving him moksha. And that is when Vishwamitra also explains the katha of how Ahalya was shapagrasta and how she has now obtained mukti according to the preset ordain. So that story obviously became quite famous and had reached our Guha, who was the Kirata king of the region around Ganga, where Rama was to cross on the way to Vanavasa. So he had heard of this greatness of the dust from the feet of Sri Rama that had restored human form of Ahalya. When Sri Rama was about to board the vessel, Guha said, so let us read what Guha told Sri Rama in beautiful Kavya. क्षालयामि तव पादपङ्कजं नाथ दारुदृशदोः किमन्तरं मानुषीकरणचूर्णमस्ति ते पादयोरिति कथा प्रथीयसि. Now, this is not directly from Ramayana of Valmiki or anything like that. Of course, Valmiki also describes the whole Guha episode beautifully, and I'm sure there are many entertaining things there, but this is more the Katha Parampara that has this. I also don't know where what is the moola for this, but this is the well-known Chatushloka in the Samskrita Vagmaya. Kshalayami tava padapankajam nath darudrishadoho kimantaram manushīkarana churnamasti te padayoriti katha prathiyasi. Ramayana is largely in Anuštubh, and if you see, this one is a larger meter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, huge meter. So you can see 23 plus 23, 46 aksharas in the place of 32 in Anuštubh. Okay, so it's probably from a different kavya. Kshalayami, I will wash. Aham is implicit because this is Uttama Purusha, Ekavachana. So Kshalayami, Tava, so you were. Okay, so that is Yushmad Shabda. So that goes to Tava, you were in Shashti. Pada Pankajam. So Padam only is the intent, but Pada Pankajam. This is a colorification of the Pada as lotus feet. We even today use that phrase in English, Pada Pankajam. So this is the here the Visheshana has taken the Pradhana position afterwards with the Pada Pankajam, the feet that are like lotuses, that sense almost. Natha, He Natha, Sambodhana Pratama, that's why they have shown an apostrophe, it was not needed, but anyway. He Natha, He Sri Rama, He Natha, Tava Pada Pankajam Aham Kshalayami. This is what? Very straightforward, this one Guha is telling Sri Rama. So next, what he says is the interesting part. Daru drishadoho kimantaram. Daru means wood. Okay. Drishad means stone. So daru drishadoho. Okay, of wood and rock. I mean, Dvivachana in Shashti. Between them, kim antaram? What is the bhedha? What is the distance between them? Then there is not much, too much difference between a wood and a stone. Okay, what he wants to say next, we will see. मानुषीकरण चूर्णम अस्ति ते पादयोः इति कथा प्रथीयसी हे नाथ tava te is an alternate for same tava. See, kavis how they use it for different meters. Tava te, two forms of the shashti ekavachana of yushmat shabda. Okay, so te padayoho, of your 2 feet, manushīkarana churnam asti. They have the manushīkarana churna in them. That means they have this magic powder. The dhuli of your pada is the implicit there. Have this magic powder which is capable of manushīkarana, which is capable of converting stone or whatever it steps on into humans. Right? Manushīkarana churnam asti tava padayoho iti. So katha, this the story, prathiyasi, has proceeded everywhere and is famous. Okay, leads everywhere. That sense. Okay, so it is very famous that your 2 feet have the churna that is capable of manushīkarana. So why he is stating this? Darudrishadoho kimantaram. You see, what is Rama about to do? About to enter the boat of Guha. And Guha's boat is, of course, the Daru boat of wood. So Guha is saying, what is the much difference between wood and rock? So you have this magical power. When you step on something, it will become human. If my boat becomes a human, what will I do? That is the intent. But it is a praise, really. It's not any doubt about it, but it's more a praise. So again, a sketch from the great Keshav and many other great artists here of the same scene. Right? In this, beautifully painted, is washing the feet of Rama, Guha. Yeah, fantastic. Okay. So, oh Lord, let me wash your lotus feet. Okay, Kshalayami tava padapankajam. What is the difference between wood and stone? Because why he is washing? Okay, see, so that there is no dhul, no churna that could potentially convert his boat into human. That kind of play of words by Guha in a joking fashion to Rama. What is the difference between wood and stone? The story that there is a powder in your feet that can transform anything into human form is well known. Yeah, Guha is afraid that it's not really, it's a nice joke. Guha is afraid that the boat too would turn into a woman and he would lose his only source of livelihood. Into a woman, Manushi Karanam. Okay, I mean, Manushi Karanam is simply converting into human form. Mm. I have to check whether Manushi is a Stri Pratyaya version of Manushya. Perhaps. That's why woman has been taken by the translator. Okay. So, Kshalayami tava padapankajam he natha daru drishadoho shashti dvivachana. Kim antaram? Question mark. Manushi karana churnam asti te artava padayoho iti katha pratiyasi. So, two sentences there. Kshalayami is one thing, anta prathiyasi is the other one.
Asti?
Asti. Prathiyasi is like a kridanta visheshana.
No.
Prathiyasi.
Manushīkarana churnam asti.
Asti. The iti. There is a third. You are right. Thanks, Bhagini. So there is a underquote. There is one kriyapada. That is a subservient quotation sentence with the iti and then. So this is the ukti of Guha. Well done. 3. The third one, Tinganta, is not directly present, but yeah. Okay, so let us.
Just a minute, Mahadaya. It is present only, no? So I'm little confused. Manushīkarana churnam asti, right? Or it is all one word only. So it will not asti.
Manushi Karana Churnam is one Samastapada. Asti is the Kriyapada. The Churnam's name is Manushīkarana Churnam. And then where it is, Te Padayoho Manushīkarana Churnam Asti. Okay, this can be Saptami, locative. Okay, perhaps also.
What is the Namaste? What is the origin of the word Pratiyasi?
Pratiyas. Okay,
root
Pratiyas.
or whatever.
I haven't explored. We should explore that. Okay,
Okay.
if we go to ashtadhyaya.com and go into the Koshanveshanam section and type this Pratiyasi, we should be able to learn something about it. Yeah. Pratha is the one word is there called Pratha, which means something that leads and famous like that. So maybe pra is an upasarga. So I don't know the genesis, madam. Really. Yeah. Simple answer is I don't know.
Pratha could be custom, Mahodaya.
Yeah, could be some established norm. Yes.
Something handed over.
Yeah, established norm could be perhaps. Anyway, we'll check the dictionary exactly. Okay? But overall purport in this context is famous. Okay. So we'll read it once more and then move forward. Kshalayami tava padapankajam natha daru drushadoho kimantaram. Actually, this is another sentence there. Okay. Manushīkarana churnamasti te padayoho iti. Third quote, subservient sentence. Katha pratiyasi. The pradhana of that pair. Okay. So there are 4 sentences. One is a pair. Apradhana, pradhana. ठीक है. Samasya. So after Chatu Shloka, we have Samasya, puzzle for us to try and solve. Okay. This is a play with numbers here. Ekona vimshatihi strinam snanartham sarayum gata vimshatihi punarayata eko vyagrena bhakshitaha. Ekona vimshatihi strinam snanartham sarayum gata vimshatihi punarayata eko vyagrena bhakshitaha. So ekona vimshatihi. We know 19 has 2 forms, right? Navadasha and ekona vimshatihi. You can say it as 19 as 10 plus 9 Navadasha or 20 minus 1 as ekona vimshatihi. Okay. So perhaps there could be some mistake there, like that we can think. So we could say, okay, somehow Dirgha has been put, but it is 19 is the number. So 19 of the ladies, Sarayu was gone to, actually Sarayu Gata, maybe Sarayum Gata.
Shamyadam Mahodaya, can you
actually
please tell me the
Sarayu
page?
Gata. Yes, just stand by, Varya. Let me finish. Sarayu Gata, perhaps the Nuswara Bindu, I have to question my Guru Varya. It doesn't fit because Gata is indicating a Karmani Prayoga there of Sarayu. By the Stri, this is the Karta Stri, so they are in Tritiya. So this is a Karmani Prayoga. Strinam Sarayu Gata, it should be. Kimartam Snanartam. So by the, but this is put in Shashti, but that's a style maybe. Okay. So overall, we can say 19 ladies for the purpose of bathing went to Sarayu. Okay. Vimshatihi punarayataha. Okay. Achha, atva punarayata ekavachane. Taking vimshatihi as a ekavachana strilinga shabda. 20 returned. 20 returned. Ekaha, eko is utva. Ekaha vyagrena bakshitaha. One fella was eaten by a tiger. So there is total confusion. Okay. 19 ladies went for bathing. 20 returned. One fellow was eaten by a tiger. So where is 19? Where is 20 returning? Where is one fellow who was never there, who got eaten by a tiger? So if one fellow got eaten by a tiger, there better be one fellow who went. So the obviously some plays with this 20 and 1, right? So this eko na vimshati, we have misread something is the doubt we have. Anyway, the apparent meaning of the above, if that is the case, then it solves, you see, because vimshati will match up nicely. Maybe this eka is this eko, right? So there may be some typology error here in this whole thing is the Potential confusion. The apparent meaning of the above stanza is 19 women went to Sarayu to bathe. 20 women returned, although one man was eaten by, although is not there in the verse, but anyway, one man was eaten by a tiger. 19 women went through, 20 returned. Besides, one man was eaten by a tiger. How can this be? Here the riddle with regard to number is to be solved. Would you try like that? There are some paryaya padas for male. Okay, one is nr pada is there for male, and then there is also nara for male. Manushya is there, of course. So there is one more. That's what they have used. Actually, nr padasya eva roopam asti tatra. See, pitru shabda, rukaranta shabda. How does it decline in pratama vibhakti? Can someone tell? Pitru shabda.
Pitru.
Not pitru. Pita, pitarau,
Pitaraha,
mata, matarau,
pitara.
matara. Enough.
Pitara comes for
Pratama
Tritiya.
vibhakti is enough for Pratama vibhakti is enough. So pita. So same way, nr shabda, which is for humans, na is the pratama ekavachana form. Okay. So nari also maybe comes from that. So na here is the replacement for ekaha or purushaha. Okay. So ekaha na api cha vimshatihi strinam snanartham sarayu gata. So one male and 20 females for the purpose of snana went to Sarayu. You better be Krishna to go with 20 streets. Anyway, so 20 returned and one was eaten by tiger. So that's what. So that ekaha na ekaha vyagrena bhakshitaha cancels out. The equation nicely goes 20-20. Okay, that's the solution. So I'll open it up. So how this ekona vimshati generation, ekaya una vimshatihi. So we can take that sense of it. Ekaya una vimshati is a strilinga pada. So by one una lessened feminine object vimshatihi, ekona vimshatihi. We can construct that kind of samasta. If you make further samasta of ekona and vimshati, then it will become ekona vimshati without a space. So there is not even a typo. It is an understanding of how to do sandhi vichedana. So one way we can do, which is what this meaning takes, is one by one less the 20. Okay, that's why 19. Okay, but that is the inaccurate way. We should cut a space here. Okay. So, eko na we have to take, and this is pullinga shabda now. So, ekah na, kama, strinam vimshati cha goshti. I have added extra. So, okay. Snanartham sarayum gata. So, I have assumed goshti to make the grammar correct here, which I was struggling with, this sarayu. So, sarayum continues to be in karma position, but goshti, adhyahrita goshti, vimshatihi goshti in strilinga goes with gata. So by doing this adhyaharana, I have solved the grammatical struggle. So goshti snanartham sarayum gata. Like, okay? So that's fine. So then vimshat. So this is a visheshana katanta. Goshti gata. Okay, gam dhatu can take this kartari form also. So that's how. So vimshatihi punaha ayataha ekaha vyagrena bakshitaha. So here you can take vimshatihi punaha ayata as a strilinga for vimshatihi without any visarga lopa. If you take visarga lopa, then it is like vimshatihi striyaha, like that ayata. I think it's enough to say ayata vimshatihi. Okay, and I have to check whether visarga lopa rules fit with ekara next. Yes, Bhagini.
19 is eko na vimshatihi or
eko na vimshatihi. If you do samasta, Bhagini. I was explaining
Okay.
that only. If just
So
kindly
it is
hear out.
separately said.
Kindly hear me out and see if you understand. Ekaya una, if you do a samasta of those two, ekona generates. If I keep vimshatihi separate, ekona vimshatihi, ekona is like a visheshana to vimshatihi, one less, but it becomes like a subtractor, one less 20. Okay. If you do samasta of these two, it is ekona vimshatihi, which we study in our tables. Okay. Yeah.
Dhanyavada.
So obviously already now we have analyzed the answer. So we just see what Samskrita Bharati has nicely explained. Ekona vimshatihi means 1 less than 20, 19. But the word ekona has to be split up as ekah na. Now it means one man. Vimshatihi strinam, 20 women. They are not explaining why strinam is in saptami and all. That's like a style of sentence which is different than how we striyaha. Instead of that, they have taken strinam form. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, Shashti. Yeah.
Namaste. When how the question will be asked in the exam and what we are expected to write.
Question how it will be asked is they will actually put this verse for samasyas.
Yeah.
They will put the verse and ask you to explain and solve the verse and explain it.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
that's how they.
Okay.
That's how they.
So we can write it in English or we have to give it in.
Yeah. You can explain in English, but this you can't explain ekona split in English. You have to write Sanskritam like I have done. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Be prepared for this kind of. See, what we did here in red font is better than what they have just summarized here, because you get a grammatical insight into what's happening with ekona, what is happening with eko space na also. Okay. And actually I should further show na is derived from nr shabda. Okay.
Dhanyawad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't have 20 here. We have plenty
Guruji,
parts.
as you have explained Nru Shabda,
Hmm.
is Nrupa is also derived from
I
that
think
word?
yes. Nrinam palakah. Nrinam palakah nrupah.
Okay.
What a beautiful Sanskrit language.
Yeah.
With just 2 letters, they get so much meaning. No other language can do that. See, I had not mentally analyzed that aspect of Nrupa earlier. Now it's clear. Yeah. Okay. Subhashitam. Only thing is, if what I explain to you, if I tell to my Guru Varya, I will say, please, without knowing for sure you are analyzing the word correctly, don't build castles in the air. But it is, yeah, pa is there for palayati, poshayati. Seen that in Sanskritam a lot. Adhipaha. Adhipaha is also same tense. Same paha is there in Adhipaha as Nrupaha. Okay. So any questions?
Gopahas.
Gopala. Gopaha. Correct. Very good, Bhagini. Gavanam palakaha. Gopaha. Ekona vimshatihi strinam snanartham sarayum gata. Goshti we have to take. Vimshatihi punarayata eko vyagrena bakshita. See, sometimes we have to do adhyaharana of the kriya pada. Sometimes we have to do adhyaharana of the hidden nouns also, like this goshti, gata, like that. Some other, it could be goshti or some other thing, whatever gata. But you can say vimshatihi gata also. Strinam vimshatihi. This is a shaili. Actually, maybe that's the better way. Rather than bring goshti, no? Strinam ekona vimshatihi sarayum gata. Vimshatihi is strilinga already. Gata goes with it. So I don't need to invent a goshti. That goshti is there in the 20 itself. So of the ladies, 20 some. Like we say in English, not 20 some. So of the ladies, 20 some, actually 19 some, if we take that along. 19 some for the purpose of snana went to Sarayu. Yeah. All right. We'll move forward. So I can actually delete goshti. Actually, what I will do. Any correction I have to do now, because I'll never be looking at it till the next class if whenever I teach it. Okay, subhashitam. Sushtu bhashitam subhashitam. Swabhavam na jahatyeva sadurapadgatopi san. Karpurah pavakasprishtah saurabham labate taram. Swabhavam na jahatyeva sadurapadgatopi san. Karpurah pavakasprishtah saurabham labate taram. स्वभावं, स्वस्य भावं, स्वस्य मूल प्रकृतिं, न जहाति, न जहाति, न त्यजति, एव साधुः, साधुः आपद्गतः अपि सन्. See the Sandhi play. Sadhur, sadhuhu, apadgataha. There is a samasta there. Apadgataha api san. This avagraha. So apadgataha san api sadhuhu swabhavam na jahati eva. Apadgataha san api, despite falling into a severe difficulty, severe apatti, sadhuhu, one who is a gentleman, one who is, how do you convert sadhu in a good way? Pious man, okay. I would just take it gentleman in the context. One who is a true man, enough to say that. Swabhavam na jahati, doesn't abandon his native prakriti. That means he will remain true to his original form. So this is actually the definition of a sadhu actually. Okay. Despite adversities, we maintain our character. Huh? Beautiful. How? This is the generic statement. This is the upamana. Okay. It's probably you can call it Rupaka Alankara because there is no yatha, evam like that. So it's just another statement that is a Alankara to the earlier one. So Karpuraha Pavakasprushtaha api. We have to borrow again api from there. Karpuraha Pavakasprushtaha api san itaram saurabham labhate. Okay. Labhate taram has been taken as one single, but it is coming from labhat. I don't know how the samasta works there because labhate itaram AE AE goes into yanta vanta desha. Labhate tyaram, something like that will come, but maybe alopa has been taken, some complicated process by which they have arrived at this. But itaram means anyesham, of the others. Labhate begets to them, gives to them. Saurabham, good fragrance. Karpuraha, the camphor. Pavakasprushtaha api san, despite being touched by fire. So a camphor, which by nature is actually a saurabha-yukta pradartha, even when touched by fire, apadgati is the touching by fire for the karpura, let his own demise, karpura's own demise. But despite that, it continues to emanate its fragrance for others. Same way, sadhuhu api apadgato api san anyesham sahayam karoti swabhavam na jahati. That okay. Beautiful. Swabhavam na. So this is Anuswara Sandhi. Na jahati eva jahatyeva yana Sandhi. We are going to study that. Sadhuhu Visarga Repha Sandhi. Apadgataha Visargasya Utva. Okara Utva. Then api. This is Purva Rupa. Oh, sorry. What do we call it? Oh, I think Purva Rupa or something like that. I forget now. Something is escaping my brain. Purva Rupa eva. So Purva Rupa shows the alopa there in a but we can recover it like this. Then sun, this is shatranta, as dhatu shatranta form, sun, pullinga, shatranta form. Sun is pullinga, sati is strilinga. Okay, being like that. Karpuraha, it's already there in its origin. Pavaka sprishtaha, pavakena sprishtaha. So tritiya tatpurusha samasa. By the fire touched. Okay. Karpuraha is pullinga, so sprishta has been taken to pullinga. Okay. Karpavaka sprishta. Saurabham. So this is again another Anuswara Sandhi. This is Saurabha is good smell. Okay. Then Labate itaram, but they have not tried to break it and show. So Labate itaram.
Mahodaya Gunasandhi kila akaram ikaram yojayiste.
Labhata.
Labhata itaram.
Alabhata, but there should have been alabhata. Labhata is not here, neither there. Okay, that's why.
No.
So I have taken the Kartari labhate. Sorry, what I mean. Lat lakara vartamana kala labhate itaram, and labhate itaram goes to yanta vanta desha. So labhatai itaram, and then there is again a prakriti bhava possibility and all that. We will study that in the next level. No, in this level only we are going to study. At that time we can remember and see if we can analyze this. Okay. But that will become labata itaram, something like that, not labate itaram. So anyway, I don't know enough today to fully analyze that. They haven't attempted, so we'll leave it. We'll take it like that. So yatha, see yatha tata have done to link the Rupa Kalankara to the original. Yatha pavakas. See, first I led with the Rupaka. See, yatha pavakasprishtah api karpurah itaram saurabham labhate. I have turned the split here as if I know well. Anyway, Drishtanta. So sorry, it's not Rupa Kalankara, it's called Drishtanta Alankara. Drishtanta means another example, popular example. Tatha, like that only, Tatha eva sadhu apadgatah api san swabhavam na jahati. Understood? Just as camphor, despite being touched by fire, eschews aroma for others. I must have been in a good mood to translate that nicely. So also a pious, brave man, brave person, added brave to pious, despite encountering challenges, does not give up his or her true nature. Okay. So you can say this is Jhansi Rani Lakshmi Bai or Kitturu Rani Chennamma, depending on which reason you want to claim. Okay. Svabhavam na jahatyeva sadurapadgatopi san karpurah pavakasprishtah saurabham labate taram. गुणेषु क्रियतां यत्नः किमाटोपैः प्रयोजनं विक्रीयन्ते न गण्ठाभिर्गावः क्षीरविवर्जिताः गुणेषु क्रियतां यत्नः do effort in good qualities, put effort in begetting good qualities. गुणेषु क्रियतां यत्नः किम आटोपैहि प्रयोजनम by wasteful decorations आटोपैहि with wasteful decoration frills with meaningless frills kim prayojanam what is the utility what is the use again drishtanta okay this is the drishtanta for that what is the drishtanta beautiful विक्रीयन्ते न घण्टाभिः गावः गावः घण्टाभिः न विक्रीयन्ते we read it reverse in sentence order cows with the great hanging bells in their throat do not get sold क्षीरविवर्जिताः कीदृशः गावः कीदृश्यः गावः कीदृश्यः गावः क्षीरविवर्जिताः गावः घण्टाभिः न विक्रीयन्ते if they are not milch cows they are not going to get sold because there is a beautiful bell on their neck though this one seems to be capable in both front ears okay so गुणेषु क्रियतां यत्नः किमाटोपैः प्रयोजनं विक्रीयन्ते न घण्टाभिर्गावः क्षीरविवर्जिताः so here गुणेषु यत्नः क्रियते एतया तो आटोपैः एव यत्नः क्रियमाणः अस्ति गुणेषु क्रियतां विसर्ग sorry अनुस्वार संधि यत्नः किम आटोपैः there is no sandhi there is a samyuktaakshara किम आटोपैः प्रयोजनं no sandhi विक्रीयन्ते न घण्टाभिर्गावः here there is a visarga repha so visarga reversal so घण्टाभिः गावः क्षीर vivarjitaah so only technically one important sandhi in the visarga repha Others is all Anuswara Sandhi, which we keep seeing. Anvayartha Gunesho. We'll skip this English order, so I'm not interested. Somebody has a question? Okay, maybe I misheard. In this world, virtue is respected. External appendages do not enhance the worth of a person. It is true. In an ideal world, this statement is true. But today we know, ayo, we have to put the bells also. For example, a cow is valued for the milk it gives and not for the bell that is tied to her neck. A person who is buying the cow wants to know how much milk she gives and not how much the bell tied to her neck is worth. Today they measure that also. ಲೆದರ್ ಸೀಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದೆ ಸರ್, ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಈ ಕಾರು. ನರಹ ಗುಣೇಶು ಯತ್ನಃ ಕ್ರಿಯತಾಂ. ಆಟೋಪೈಃ ಕಿಂ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನಂ ಭವೇತ್. ಕ್ಷೀರವರ್ಜಿತಾಃ ಗಾವಃ ಘಂಟಾಭಿಃ ಆಭೂಷಣೈಃ ನ ವಿಕ್ರಿಯಂತೆ ಕಿಲ. Just a completion of with Adhyaranas. Drishtantam again. Drishtanta Alankara is one of the beautiful Alankaras in Samskrita Kavya. Any question?
Mahodaya, I have a question. It's silly, but I think I should ask and clarify. Sanyukta Shabda and Samas. What is the difference? Or is it the same?
Actually, the two things you have taken themselves are not kind of comparable type of statements. But anyway, let me explain to you. I know what you are looking for. There is something called Sandhi. There is something called Samasa. But before both of these, there is something called Samyuktaksharam or Samyoga. Okay. What is Samyoga is, see, in Sanskritam, Akshara primitives are Swaras and Vyanjanas. We know that, right? Swaras are A, I, U, etc. Vyanjanas are K, K, G, G, Ñ, etc. Without the Akara, it's K, K, G, G, Ñ, like that. Okay. Up till Yara, Lava, Kshasa, Hala. La is there only in Vedic Sanskritam. Anyway, so Ksha is a compound. So now the Samyuktaksharas are there everywhere in Sanskritam. K joins with A to make a Samyuktakshara. You can actually, we call it Gunitakshara. When a Vyanjana joins a Swara, we call it Gunitakshara. And when multiple Vyanjanas join together, we call it Samyuktakshara. Okay, but you can use the Samyuktakshara for both in a generic sense. So here, Kim Atopaihi, what has happened? Halanta Makara, which is a basic primitive Akshara, has joined the A Akshara. Okay, but this A belongs as a word part to Atopaihi. This Halanta Makara belongs to Kim as a subunit. So, but here they have taken Samyoga in the Kavi's hand. Kim Atopaihi, which is completely legal. Why we don't call it a Sandhi but a Samyoga is because there is no transformation. Alantamakara remains, Akara remains. No new party has come into equation, no existing party has disappeared. Do you agree?
Yes.
So when no existing party has changed or disappeared and no new party has come in or replaced anybody, Adesha, Agama, nothing is there, then it is not a Sandhi. It is a simple Samyuktakshara. So we just call it Samyoga. Okay. All right.
Okay, sir.
But when, for example, where is the Samasa? Kshira Vivarjitaha. You take this word. Kshira Vivarjita has a Kshira and a Vivarjana. Okay. Vivarjana. Okay. Varjidatu or something like that. Okay. So V is Upasarga to that. And Kshira is a another Pratipadika. So Kshiraya Vivarjitaha. Those who are bereft of milk. Actually, first you do Ekavachana, then you do Bhavachana. Kshiraya Vivarjita, Kshira Vivarjita, Taha Kshira Vivarjitaha, Bhavachana conversion. So this is a Samasta Pada because the Kshira doesn't have a complete Pada Sanya here. It is only Pratipadika. Okay. So when we break it, we have to do some kind of Vigraha Vakya. We have to reverse it into some Vibhakti. Okay, so that's the Samasta quality. A Sandhi doesn't have that need. Gantabir Gavaha you take. This is a normal Sandhi. Gantabihi is a reversal of a Visarga Sandhi we are doing. Gantabihi. Gavaha is there as is. So there is no vibhakti viparyaya. There is no vibhakti addition we are doing. It is there. Gantabhihi already has the vibhakti in it. So this is not a samasta pada. Kshira doesn't have a vibhakti in it. So it is a pratipadika. So there is a samasta pada.
Okay. Okay.
I
Dhanyavad,
hope that is
Mahodaya.
clear to everyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Ponnuvarya, what is your question?
न महोदय विवर्जिताः शब्दस्य कृते अन्म्यूट् कृतवान् इदानीम् अवगतम्
ओ भवद्भिः प्रश्नः एव विवर्जितः अस्तु
Mahodaya, Ganta Birgavaha is a Gunasandhi, no Mahodaya?
ಹೆಂಗೆ ಗುಣಸಂಧಿ ಅದು ಘಂಟಾಭಿಹಿ ಗಾವಹ ವಿಸರ್ಗ ಸಂಧಿ ಘಂಟಾಭಿರ್ ಗಾವಹ
Ar comes in Gunasandhi, no Mahodaya?
ar may come in gunasandhi, but this repa is coming from visarga reversal in this context. So it is not, if ar comes in gunasandhi, actually ar comes in yeah, okay, let's take it. Actually it comes in yanasandhi.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yanasandhi.
Yeah. So but if it is, if you say ganthabi and then rigavaha, is there a word called rigavaha? No.
I thought Gantabhihi plus Gavaha will give Ganta.
How did you generate visarga from guna? Guna doesn't involve visarga. Think of that. Visarga comes from ikara, ukara, etc. with one of the other letters. Okay. In this case, repa is generated from r. So there should have been rigavaha there. Yes.
Yeah.
And Ganthabi is not a word, first of all. Ganthabi is a Ashuddha Rupa. Please stand by, Krishnavarya. Don't disturb. So, Ganta, I'm trying to still explain her question. So, Gantabhi is an illegal word. Rigavaha is illegal word. So, your analysis is incorrect. That's all. What is the question some other Mahodaya had?
Tritiya Vibhakti, I think so. Gantabhihi.
Gantabhihi is Tritiya Vibhakti. Gantabhi is nothing. Yeah. Pada Sangraha. Okay. So let me call someone to help us. Vijaya Sundaram or Vijaya Sundaram. Vijaya or Vijaya Sundaram. Not willing to participate. Okay. Vidya Shanbag.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Bhagini. Bhagini, please kindly slowly read this and then see if you can give the meaning of everything for the first dhatu. Yeah.
Ta, to stand. Tishtati means to stand.
No, not to stand. To stand is tha. Okay. See, the dhatu form has this to business added to the explanation in English. To stand, stha, to stand. Okay. That is the prati or dhatu. We should not call it pratipadika. Dhatu's explanation is with this to business. Tishtati no more has that. What is it?
Will stand.
No. Will stand would
Is
be sthiyate.
standing.
Thasyati is will stand. Is standing.
Is standing.
Roughly or stands. Most simply stands.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is standing is a little bit like Shatranta. That's why we don't want to use that.
Yes.
So Tishtan asti would be is standing. Tishtati is stands. So Ramaha tishtati. Like that. Yes. Continue, Bhagini.
Sthiyate. Will stand.
No.
Is stood.
Correct. Is stood by someone.
Yes.
Okay. By is implicit in the other vibhakti you put, but is stood. So yes. Ramena sthiyate. By Rama it is stood. Bama. Ramena sthiyate.
Yes.
Okay, like that. That is called karmani conversion of the latlakara tishtati. Stha dhatu. See the wonderful nature here. Stha dhatu taken tisht form in latlakara, kartari. And in karmani it has gone back to its original color. Stha, sthiyate.
Yes.
Next.
Sthayasti.
No.
Sthasyati.
Sthasyati. Okay. See, Devanagari font, it is almost a crime to misread Devanagari font. You cannot invent a better font for reading Sanskritam than this font. Very clear, orderly font. Sthasyati. Sakara has come before Yakara. Sthasyati.
Will stand.
Correct. Future tense.
Statavyam.
Sthaniyam
Hmm.
should be standing.
Should be stood. Should
stand.
be stood. There is a karmani sense, bhuta karmani sense, but should sense also. So tavyat and aniyar. Okay. So sthatavyam. So Ramena tatra eva sthatavyam, sthaniyam, like that. It should be stood by Rama over there only. Karmani is there implicit in the tavyat and aniyar. Okay, continue.
Stitaha, stitha, stitham. Stitaha is standing.
Yeah, is stood by some male. Is stood by some male is sthitah.
Yes.
Okay. Or some masculine word. Is stood by some masculine word. Next.
Sastita, like strilinga.
It is not sasthita, tayasthita. Karmani. Karmani. Ktantas are by nature karmani. So tena sthitaha, tayasthita. Okay. Tena sthitam napumsaka.
Yes.
Okay. But karmani ktanta. Okay. Bhuta karmani krudanta. Ktanta. Pullinge, strilinge, napumsakalinge cha. Agre.
Stitavan, stitavati. He stood or she stood.
Correct. Very good. He stood, she stood. Very simple explanation of these two. So, kartari bhutakradanta. So, Ramaha stitavan. Sita stitavati. Like that. Okay. Ramaha tishtati, Sita tishtati vartamana kala. In bhutakala using tavatu kridanta, the form changes to pulling a strilinga forms like Ramaha stitavan. Sita stitavati. Or you could go this tishtati, you can take to langalakara in the tinganta form. That is athishtat, like that. Okay. Ramaha athishtat. Sita athishtat. They are not teaching you in this set, but that's another one. You can add after 1, 2, 3, perhaps athishtat there if you want it. Okay. Yeah. Continue, Bhagini.
Tishtan, tishtanti. He having stood.
Standing. Standing.
Yes.
Having stood, no. Having stood comes from tvanta lyabanta.
Yes.
Tishtan is shatranta.
Continuous.
Current continuous. Very good. Ing business.
Yes. Tishtan is for pullinga. Tishtanti for strilinga.
Strilinga. So Sita tishtanti asti. She is standing. Like that. Continue.
Stitva astaya. Stitva is having stood.
Correct.
Asthaya.
Almost having stood only. Ang is like a kind of having stood until sense is there in asthaya. So, for example, I'll say Vidya Bhagini Karyakramasya Antaparyantam Asthaya Agachat. See, Vidya Bhagini, until the end of the program, the Asthaya Karyakramam Asthaya, also we can say finish that way. Okay.
Yes.
Gatavati, like that. Okay, or Nirgata, something. Very good.
Yes. Prasthaya is equal to having started.
See the meaning. Some upasargas significantly bring a new meaning. So there is nothing about standing or something like that. So prasthaya means having proceeded, having started. And in the sense, before starting, we get up that sense. Okay.
So they have just given this word here because it is similar to asthaya.
No, they have
opposite. No.
I think asthaya has the sense of staying till the end, standing till the end in my mind. Prasthaya is in the starting off sense. It's not equivalent. They have just added one other variant, lebanta, to the equation. Yes. Technically, I wouldn't have used bracket to confuse you like they did. I would have used a comma and put this. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I stop here?
You can stop, but why do you want to stop?
No, it's okay. I'll ask later.
No, ask Bhagini. Ask. Shweta, don't get upset.
No, nothing like that. With this upsargas, I am little confused, like how to find their meanings and how to use them.
There is actually upasargas are little significant, and you need to over time bring the Rudi Bhala into them. Okay. So just knowing the upasargas 4 or 5 variant meanings and then dhatu meaning by attaching them, you cannot conclude, oh, I have understood that upasarga with this dhatu. Correct. There is a Rudi Bhala coming into the equation. Okay.
Especially
so that's why that'll take time, Shweta Bhagini. Huh?
Okay.
See, we know prasthanam, we know. In fact, prasthanam is another Rudi Bala. You know what they call prasthanam? The process of walking to the death is called prasthanam. Okay. So it is having very significant Rudi Bala in certain contexts. For example, we say when Pandavas, after their old age, they proceeded for the Swargarohana, etc. Right? That going away, giving up food and walking to various Tirtha Kshetras and Himalayas is called prasthanam. If you want to take that deep, a Rudi Bala. But here prastha is just starting off. Yeah. So Vidya Bhagini, well done.
Statum is after while standing.
No, in order to.
In order to.
Anticipation. So Sita sthatum ichyati. Sita wishes to stand up. To stand up is sthatum. Okay?
Yes. Thank you.
No, yeah, thanks. I can use someone else to read the balance. It just needs to be read. Let me invite back Shweta Bhagini. She's a little upset. I brushed her off, I think. Shweta Bhagini, come back and read this for us.
Yes. So,
yeah.
This is kshal, to wash. This is a kshalayati. Rajakah kshalayati. Kshalyate, rajakena kshalyate. Then kshalayishyati, rajakah kshalayishyati. Kshalayitavyam. Tena vastrani kshalitavyam.
Kshalitavyani bahuvachana. वस्त्राणि उक्तं किल बहुवचने एतदपि बहुवचने न सम्यक् भवत्याः यत्नः श्लाघनीयः तत्र केवल परिवर्तनं कुर्वन् अस्मि
तेन वस्त्राणि क्षालतव्यानि
क्षालयितव्यानि
This is also again another confusion of adding here to kshalaniyam tena vastrani kshalaniyam or again it will change
बहुवचन
kshalaniyani. Okay.
And of course, here we have given, they have given Napumsaka example. You have used Napumsaka Bahuvachana in your description, but it could be Strilingam also. Like some like Karavastram is again Napumsaka. If there is some feminine thing like Shatika, right? So Shweta Bhaginya Shatika Kshalaniya. Like that we go, right? Strilingam.
Okay, got it.
Shweta Bhagini, again, don't take it in the wrong sense.
No, nothing like that. Kshalitah. Tena chashakah ksalitah.
Oh, very good.
Tena shatika.
Karmani, how Bhagini used Karmani there. See, what we are studying in Shweta Bhagini's example way of explaining Sanskrit sentence. Actually, by giving Sanskrit sentence, she is doing better than English translation is only so much useful. It's better to have Sanskrit sentences. So, Tena kshalitaha. Tena something kshalitaha. Pullinga varstuhu shalitaha. What did you say?
Shatika. Tena shatika.
Shatika, no. You use some pullinga.
Chashakah kshalitaha.
Chashakah. Cup. Very good. Tena chashakah kshalitaha. Shweta Bhaginyaha Maho Pativaryena chashakah kshalitaha. So like that. Continue, Bhagini.
Tena vastram kshalitam.
Very good.
Then kshalitvan is again past tense.
Past tense.
Rajakah kshalitvan.
Very good.
Sa kshalitvati. Feminine. Then kshalayan is continuous tense. Saha vastrani kshalayan jalam bharati.
Wow.
Then kshalitvati again is feminine. So sa vastrani kshalitvati jalam bharati.
No, Kshalitavati is the completion there. Kshalayanti is what you wish to say, I think.
Yeah, got it. So sa vastrani kshalitvati.
Finish.
Yeah, and saha vastrani kshalitvan.
Sa vastrani kshalayanti jalam puritavati. Something like that. Huh?
Kshalayanti. Correct. Sa kshalayanti jalam bharati.
Purayati, bharati. I have to check, but okay, fine, understood.
Then kshalayitva. So Dehalim kshalayitva rangavalim likhati.
Rangavallim.
Very like I don't know whether it's correct or not.
No,
Dehalim,
no,
I
very
met my
good.
threshold.
Dehalim kshalayitva rangavalim sthapayati. Mahila Dehalim kshalayitva rangavalim sthapayati. Very good.
Okay, okay.
Let's not worry if here and there we are, picking some slight apabhramsha.
Correct. No, I was just trying
I am
to.
more interested in overall grammar there. Yeah.
Yeah. So last one is prakshalya. Second last. Sa Dehalim prakshalya rangavallim.
Correct. Stapitavati.
Stapitavati.
Well done.
Then Shalayatum. Saha Vastrani Kshayatum Nadim Gachati.
Correct. Tumunanta doesn't say, it's a avyaya. So there is no Kshalayutum remains, that there is no linga associated with it, no vachana associated with it. So Vastram Kshalayutum, Vastrani Kshalayutum, Saha Kshalayutum, Te Kshalayutum. I mean, nothing influences Kshalayutum. Okay.
Correct.
So it is a proper avyaya. So same thing with Lyabanta also. Okay. So Kshalayitva, Kshalayutum, Nadim Gachati is what you wish to say. Yeah. Very good. Bhagini stays in some village, so she can go to a nadi to do kshalana.
Here I get only confused with this tantas, like Shalitaha and Kshalita. There are many such dhatus where I don't know what karmani pada we can take to get it in. Most of the karmani pada I remember.
Generally, what I do, no, rather than worry about, because only few dhatus qualify to be kartari prayoga in tanta. So I just collapse to karmani. Then there is no doubt. All can be in karmani. For example, Ramena something kshalitaha. So Ramena chashakaha kshalitaha, like you picked up. Okay.
Yeah,
Simple.
but like this is still an sakarmak dhatu. What can we do with akarmak dhatus like hasati or something like that?
The chashaka is not a karma pada to kshalana. Kshalitaha is a kind of a visheshana to the chashaka.
Okay.
Right? You see that? Chashakaha kshalitaha. Yeah, it is a karmani flow, but it's like a kriya, it's a visheshana. Khalitaha, almost.
Okay.
Tanta is a karmani visheshana sense for the kind of object that is there in Prathama Vibhakti. So you cannot call that object as the karma pada of, but it is the karma pada of the kshalana kriya overall. Yeah.
Okay.
For example, if you take it to Kartari, it will be Ramaha Chashakam Kshaalitavan, it will become, right? That.
Okay.
So you switch from Ktanta to Ktavatu, sorry, Kta to Ktavatu like that. Ramaha Chashakam Kshaalitavan, Kartari, Ramena Chashakaha Kshaalitaha, Karmani.
Okay.
Both of them miss the tinganta. So if we want to complete into a vakya, Ramena Chashakaha Kshaalitaha Asit. Ramaha Chashakam Kshaalitavan Asti Asit. Something like that. Okay?
Like I'll have to do more
Read off the lick. We don't have time to do the full analysis. Just read it off.
Okay. Lik is to write. Likhati, likhyate, lekhishyati, lekhitavyam, lekhaniyam, likhitah, likhita, likhitam, likhitvan, likhitavati, likhan, likhanti, likhati.
See here. There are two forms. Nalopa is there in one form, right? So likhanti, likhati, two forms are there. Okay? Yeah.
Likhitva, vilikhya, lekhitum.
Vishishtataya likhitva iti vaktum vilikhya iti.
Okay.
Some targeted writing, not some scribble. Okay. So sometimes li comes, sometimes le comes. So over time only, see, lekhitavyam, not likhitavyam. But in our mouth, this for a while these errors happen. Likhitavyam, no kalasal error. Everybody will understand you. So we are not trying to write kavya. So we are okay to make some mistakes. Yes, Bhagini.
Vilikhya, what is the
Vishishtataya likhitva. Vishishtataya likhitva.
Okay.
So it's a kind of enhancement. For example, Bhagini patrasya upari sandesham vilikhya preshitavati. Likhitva is a dumb simple. Vilikhya, I mean, some specific focused writing, you can say. This Bhagini is doing that.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavada. So we come to there are three more dhatus to read off. Yes, what is the question, Srimati Bhagini?
Likitum and lekitum are different, isn't it? Likitum is not correct. Lekitum is correct, is it?
Exactly. Correct. What you are seeing is the correct form, lekitum. If there were two forms, they would have shown with the slash. Okay. So that means we are only, we have to, if you want to use Shuddha Samskritam, you have to say lekitum, not likitum. But like I told you, for a while, our mouth will say likitum, likitavyam, all that. It's theek hai. Theek hai. Huh? Don't get caught up with that right now. The if you want to be 100% accurate, Sanskrit is very demanding. Okay. Over time, it's always good to have an ideal to reach to. That's all. Okay.
Understand.
Okay, so Leela Bhagini, you read off the next three dhatus quickly for us.
Nruta, nrut, to dance. Nrutyati, nrutyate, nartishyati. Nartitavyam, nartaniyam, nartitaha, nartita, nartitam, nartitavan, nartitavati, nrityan, nrityanti, nartitva, parinritya, nartitum.
Nartitum. Tough dhatu, no? Sometimes sometimes ya, like that, rya, re. Sometimes r comes back, sometimes repa comes. A lot of repa conversions happening throughout.
Exercise for the tongue.
Yes, Sanskrit itself is always that. And this word especially is, all the masala dosa taste will go away and Shuddha tongue will remain.
Should I read the Pach Dhatu?
Yes, and the Vandu Dhatu, yes.
Oh, Pach, to cook. Pachati, pachyate, pakshyati.
See this, pakshyati. Rare usage.
Paktavyam, pachaniyam, pakaha.
Pakvaha.
Pakvaha, pakva.
Pakva.
Pakvakam.
Pakvam. See, if there was a kakara there, you have to write that baby portion of the kakara also on this side. So, ka, mother, ka, baby below like that. So, when you see only the left vowel, that is a vakara. So, pakvaha like that. Okay, pakvaha, pakva, pakvam.
Pakva, pakvam, pakvan.
Pakvavan, pakvavan.
Oh, pakvavan, pakvavati, pachan, pachanti, paktva.
Very good.
Parichya. Paripachya.
Paripachya.
Paktum.
Paktum. So now I cannot tell you how this vakara entered into the equation, but you know, we are all familiar, all Indians are familiar with pakva word. Pakva word. At least in Kannada we use pakva. Pakvavagidiya hannu. In Shuddha Kannada we say that. So is the fruit ripe like that? Okay. So that I am at least familiar. North mein they use pak only. They use pakka hai kya? Like that. That pakka is there, no? Kacha pakka. Which we read in every standard from 1 to 7. Pakka gar, kacha gar. Okay. So they may read it as pakkaha, but it is pakvaha. Okay?
No, sir, in North also there is pakwan. Pakwan means the food which is made of
dish.
Okay. So vakara is also there. Okay, I am not familiar. Thanks for updating. Continue, Bhagini.
Vand, to salute. Vandate.
Now that this dhatu is atmanepadi. See, you see earlier, tishtati, kshalayati, likhati. If you see the lat form, we can tell the padi. Parasmaipadi, because ati ending. See here, ati ending. Nrutyati, pachati, all parasmaipadi. Here, vandate. So, ate ending. That means atmanepadi.
Vandate, vandyate, vandishyate, vandityam.
Try again.
Vandityam, Vanditavyam,
Appa,
Vanditavyam.
appa. You got your marks. Okay.
Vanditavyam, Vandaniyam, Vanditaha, Vandita, Vanditam, Vanditavan, Vanditavati, Vandamanaha, Vandamana, Vanditva, Abhivandya, Vanditum.
So with this dhatu, there is something new. Till now we had tvantas, nartitva, tya, tvanta, lyabanta, tvanta, lyabanta. Like that we saw. Here there is called shanach. That is shatru, right? That tvan, tva. Sorry, not shatru. Tvanta. Okay. Shatru is nrityan. So I should have not taken tvanta. I should have taken nrityan, nrityanti. So you see here in the 7th subcategory, nrityan, nrityanti is shatranta. When is shatranta usable? When the dhatu is parasmaipadi, shatranta is legal. They have not told so far, and that's why I put a blue highlight. They also have put a star. Okay, I put a blue highlight. So because one is a atmanepati dhatu, shatranta is illegal. Shatranta should not be used. In its place, shanajanta has to be used. Shanaj has the forms ana, mana. Two forms will come, ana, mana. Okay, so vandamanaha. In some places, anaha will come, other places. But here it is mana. So vandamanaha, vandamana. So same as nrityan, nrityanti, as dancing in masculine, feminine. But here it is as praying, as or while. Okay, while praying masculine, while praying feminine. So atra varyah vandamanaha upavishati. Atra varyah vandamanaha yoga karoti. Something like that. Okay. Doing namaskara is doing yoga abhyasa. Okay, vandamana. Vandamana, if it was a stri, if you take out all this extra paraphernalia, it will become vandamana stri upavishati. So that is a shanach. So there is shatru here. Anti is shatru. Ana, anaha, anam, etc. is shanach. But you just call it ana. The pratipadika form of the pratyaya is ana. So okay. So that is the new thing. Thanks, Varye.
Dhanyavad, Mohdaya.
Welcome. So let us take a break. 12:07. So 12:11, 4 minutes from now, we will gather. So at the anvil of 12:11, 12:12, we will start off. Take a break now. So welcome back. I hope you had your break. So now we go to 7th subsection in the 4th lesson. Kavya Katha. Kavya Katha. Ragu Devendrayoho Yuddham. So let me invite Bharat Rudra Varya, if you can be disturbed, to help us read it. First paragraph. Bharat. Okay, I think he's busy. So let's invite Bharat. Yeah, you are
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please read the first one so slowly.
Yes, sir. Kavya Katha. Ragu Devoindryo Yuddham.
Devendrayoho.
Ragu Devendriyoho Yuddham.
Well done. So the war of Ragu and Devendra, Dvivachana. Ragu Devendra. Ragu Devendrau is the Pratama Vibhakti. Tayoho Ragu Devendrayoho Shashti Dvivachana. Okay? Devendrayoho Yuddham. Continue.
Balaka Ragu Dine Dine Pravriddha.
Balakaha Raguhu, young Ragu. Dine Dine, day by day. See how this phrase? Beautiful. Day by day. So, Pravruddhaha became a fellow who grew. So, Pravruddhaha is a Visheshana to Raguhu. So, Pravruddhaha. Abhavat we can take as the long Kriyapada. Continue, sir.
Sah Yogyam Shikshanam Api Praptavan.
He appropriate education too he obtained.
तस्य विवाह अपि संपन्ना.
His marriage also properly happened. Sampanna. Sam is giving that Mangala Vachakatva. Continue.
दिलीपाः राज्यभारं लघुं कर्तुम् अपेक्षितवान्.
Dilipa, the weight of the kingdom. That means the responsibility of the kingdom. Laghum kartum, to lighten. See, in fact, see Rajyabharam laghum kartum, to reduce the burden of the ruling of the kingdom. That sense. Apekshitavan, he anticipated, he desired. Correct.
अतः सः रघुकुमारस्य पट्टाभिषेकं कृतवान्.
So is ataha. So he, that is Raghu, sorry, Dilipa. So he, Dilipa, Raghu Kumarasya, of Raghu, the young Raghu, Pattabhishekam, anointation on the throne. Pattabhishekam, Kritavan, he did. He put him on the throne.
ततः शतम् अश्वमेधयागान् कर्तुं संकल्पितवान्.
After that, tataha, after that, ataha, therefore, tataha, after that, shatam ashwamedha yagan kartum. 100, shatam doesn't have linga beda, that's why it remains shatam. Ashwamedha yagan kartum. So, this is the karma. 100 ashwamedha yagas to do, kartum, to do, sankalpitavan. He took the resolution.
शतेन अश्वमेधैः देवेंद्र पदवी लभ्यते.
By Shatena, by 100 Ashwamedhaihi, Ashwamedha yagas. Yaga is not put, Ashwamedha itself is put. Ashwamedhaihi. Devendra Padavi Labhyate. So he will beget the title of Devendra.
दिलीपेन अश्वमेध यागाय यागाश्वा प्रेषिताः.
Okay. So here there is a typo. Yagashvaha. It should have been a dirgha. Okay. Yagashvaha is one ashva. So preshitaha is bahuvachana. Either there is a typo here, a typo there. So I actually, for every ashwamedha, one horse will be sent. Yagashva. Ashva that is meant for the event is sent.
Sir, in the book, this is in plural. Yagashva.
It is my book has they have corrected the typo in your book. Very good. Continue, sir.
अश्वानां रक्षणाय रघुः गतः.
For the protection of the horses, Raghu went one by one, I guess, sequentially. Yeah.
19 यागाः निर्विघ्नाः जाताः.
Very good. So ekona shatam. So ekena unam shatam ekona shatam. We know lessened by 1 the 100 yagaha. Shatam being invariant trilingaka. So it doesn't take any variation for pullinga strilinga visheshanatva. It's always shatam, whether it is a for stri pada visheshana or pumsi. Here yaga is a pullinga pada. So yagaha. So we can say ekona shatam is in pullinga as a visheshana. Yagaha yajnas nirvignaha jataha. Without any hindrance they finished, they completed.
अन्तिमस्य यागस्य अश्वाः प्रेषिताः.
Ashvaha hrusva. Okay. Antimasya yagasya. Of the last yaga. So there is a visheshana visheshya pair. So that's why both are in shashti. Antimasya yagasya ashvaha. After a while, you start loving this visheshana visheshya technique in Samskritam, which is exclusive to Samskritam. Ashvaha preshitaha. So the horse Medhashva was sent.
धनुर्धराः रक्षकाः आसन्.
there were many protectors with dhanus in their hand. Dhara means one who is wearing. Dhanurdharaha is one who is carrying a dhanush. Okay. So the Arakshaka Bhata are carrying dhanuhu. So Asan, there were many protecting this horse in addition to Raghu, obviously.
Parantu Devendraha Tatra Agata.
Hrasva, hrasva. Okay, little bit dirgha sense is coming from you, so try to make it hrasva.
I have to note that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no problem, sir. That's why we are practicing. Parantu, but you see this. Ataha, therefore, tataha, thereupon, parantu, but they're all kind of linking to the context of the previous statements. Beautiful. Parantu, but Devendraha tatra agataha. You're the very Devendra. He came there. Why? Because if the 100 finishes, Devendra Padavi shifts to Dilipa. He has to succeed to Dilipa. He doesn't want to succeed. So he wants to somehow stop this. So Devendra came there. Continue.
Sa Gupta Shariram Dhritvan.
He took upon an invisible body. Gupta Sharira is secret body, which means invisible body. He wore. That means he took the form of an invisible person.
Ashvam Apaharitvan.
The horse as an object he stole.
Raghurajasya Sainyam Ascharyachakitam Abhavat.
What else? In front of their very eyes, the horse has disappeared. So they became surprised. Okay, surprised is a weak word. They became shocked, you can say almost. See, Sainyam, though it is a collection of many people, that is a ekavachana. Sainyam, like Janam. So Sainyam abhavat, ekavachana, but for a collective. Okay.
Kim kartavyam iti na gyatam.
What to do? So only they didn't know. I mean, they wondered what to do now, like that. Well done, Varya.
Something like what we do, sir. Kim kartavya vimud.
Kim kartavya vimudhaha bhavamaha bhutra. Vimudha means without any imagination of what to do. Mudha, become literally stupid. Momentarily stupid, yes. So let me call. Thanks, Varya. Anandhi, Varya. First of the lot in the list.
Mahodaya, I'm not well. My throat is very bad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bhagini. Take rest. We will go for Anjana. She has that name herself is soothing for you, Anjana.
Okay. Tada tatra vasishtasya Nandini Dhenuhu Agatavati.
Tada, another connector word. At that time. Okay. Tataha is afterwards. Tada is at that time. Okay? At that very time. Tatra, over there. Okay. Vasishtasya Nandini Dhenuhu Agatavati. Vasishta's Nandini Dhenu. She came. Okay.
Sa Anugraham Krutavati.
She graced, obviously, our Dilipa. She gave the grace to Dilipa. If you remember, sorry, not Dilipa, Raghu. Raghu was literally her son, you can say. Her milk prasada only led to him, right? So technically he is her son. So she came at the time and she knows Devendra better than so she gave the grace to Raghu.
Tena Purva Dishayam Indraha Drishtaha.
By what is this Tena connecting to? Can you tell, Bhagini? Tena means by that, but by what?
Tena.
What from the previous sentence you will pick for Tena?
Anugraham.
Very good. Tena anugrahena is how we have to interpret. This technique we have to develop. This contextual sarvanama point. What sarvanama is speaking? Tena anugrahena. So it's a napumsaka tena. Because anugraham. Anugraha pullinga maybe. So anyway, anugrahena tritiya vibhakti. Okay. Purvadishayam Indraha Drishtah. By her grace, by her anugraha, by her grace is the closest I can came. Purvadishayam, in the easterly direction. Indraha Drishtaha, Indra was seen. So he was given a Divya Drishti by Kamadhenu, sorry, Nandini, Kamadhenu's daughter. Continue.
Raguhu Indram uddishya avadat. Devendra tvam deveshu pratamaha.
Raghu to Indra, Indram uddishya, addressing Indra. Okay, uddesha means target type of thing. So targeting Indra or addressing Indra, Avadat, he told, Hey Devendra, oi Lord Devendra, Tvam Deveshu Pratamaha, you are first amongst Devas.
Ashwasya apaharanam heenam karyam.
Stealing this horse, Yagashva, is a inferior work unless you intend to fight with me. Right? Continue. Especially Apaharana, no. They are supposed to stop the horse and fight. Okay. Yeah.
Idam tvaya na kartavyam.
This should not be done by you. What is the idam pointing to?
Stealing the horse.
Apaharanam. Very good.
Apaharanam.
Apaharanam tvaya na kartavyam. Idam tvaya na kartavyam. Over time you develop this, what this is pointing to. Okay. Kartavyam. By you it should.
Tava apakirtihi bhavati. Ashvam tyaja iti.
So your infamy will happen. Okay. Give up the horse. So he told. That means he challenged Indra. See, you cannot steal like this in a so-called Adrishya Sharira. I know you are there. Give up the horse. Like that. Thanks, Bhagini. So, Ponnu Varya? Ponnu Subramanya Varya. You can continue, sir.
Indrah Raghum Drishtva Rajakumara Kirtihi eva mukhya. Aham.
Hold on. So Indra, having seen Raghu, he told something. That quote has started off. Iti uktavan or something will be there in the end. If you go to the quote end, we don't need to go there now. We will continue reading. Hey Rajakumara, hey Prince, Kirti heva mukhya. Fame indeed is predominant. Kirti strilinga pada, so mukhya is a strilinga pada. Okay, Kirtihi eva mukhya bhavati. Indeed, fame is important. Okay, your apakirti, what you are saying is something else. I will talk to you about my kirti. I mean that kind. Okay, continue reading, sir.
Aham ekah shatakrutuhu iti prasiddhah.
Shatakrutuhu, not shatakrutuhu. For shakara there is a built-in bar. There is an additional bar for sha. Okay. Shatakratuhu iti prasiddhaha. So, aham ekah shatakratuhu iti prasiddhaha. I am famous as Shatakratu. See, Shata is 100. Kratu is the one who has done. Kratuhu. So, Shatakratuhu is one who has done 100. 100 what? 100 Ashwamedha Yagas. So, I am actually famous as Shatakratu.
Anyah shatakratuhu loke nasti.
Another different Shatakratu is not there in this world.
Yadi tava janakah shatam ashvamedhan karoti tarhi saha shatakratuhu bhavati.
If your father, Janaka, Pita, if you are the guy who gave birth to you, Janaka, Shatam Ashwamedhan Karoti, does 100 Ashwamedhas, then Yadi Tarhi, see Yadi Tarhi, Saha Shatakratuhu Bhavati, he will become another Shatakratu.
Atah aham ashvam apahrutavan iti akatayat.
Iti uktavan, iti akathayat. They have used a different lung form. Okay. Avadat akathayat, similar sense. Ataha aham ashvam apahrutavan. Therefore, the horse, I stole. So he told. Well done, Varya. Thank you. Let's invite Kavita Katre Varya.
Yes, sir.
Read this paragraph.
रघुः इदं वचनं श्रुत्वा यदि आग्रह शास्त्रं गृह्यताम् इति अवदत्.
यदि आग्रहः शस्त्रं, not शास्त्रं, शस्त्रं गृह्यताम् इति अवदत्. Okay, Raguhu idam vachanam shrutva. Ragu, this word having heard, in case, yadi, in case, agraha, tarhi has not been put. That's all. It is implicit there. Yadi agraha, if there is compulsion on your part, agraha is compulsion. So if there is compulsion on your part, then all that is understood there. Shastram grihyatam, grab an instrument of war. Iti avadat, he told to Indra. Continue, Bhagini.
रघुदेवेन्द्रयोः भीकरं युद्धं जातम्.
So an intense duet, war took place between Ragu and Devendra.
रघुः बाणं गृहीतवान्.
During the course of that yuddha, Ragu grabbed one arrow.
क्षिप्तवान् च.
Kshiptavan, it dropped the arrow. No, we should not translate this as dropped the arrow. It will be meaningless, right? You look at the dictionary, it says kshepanam means to drop. No, he launched the arrow is how we have to translate.
इन्द्रस्य भुजे चिह्नं जातम्.
It injured the shoulder of Indra. Chinnam is some kind of a gaya, we say in Kannada, na? So the injury mark. So he, on the shoulder of Indra, injury mark happened. That means he got struck by the arrow over there. Continue.
इन्द्रः कुपितवान्.
Indra became an angry fella.
वज्रायुधेन रघुं ताडितवान्.
Ayo. With Vajrayudha, he hit Ragu.
रघुः भूमौ पतितवान्. क्षणे एव उत्थितवान् च.
Momentarily, Ragu fell on the ground due to the power of Vajrayudha, but in minutes he got up also. He recovered from that. That means it was not destructive for him, the hit of the Vajrayudha. Thanks, Bhagini. Let's invite Ganesh Nayak Varya.
Ram Ram Ram.
Varya.
रघुकुमारस्य पराक्रमेण इन्द्रः सन्तुष्टवान्.
Of Ragu, Prince Ragu, Kumara here is in the sense of prince, of Prince Ragu, by the valor, parakrama, paresham akramanam parakrama. So valor or ability to attack another. Okay. Indra, santushtavan, he was pleased.
इन्द्रः वरं पृच्छ अश्वं तु न ददामि इति अकथयत्.
Ask, see the lot in tvam pricha madhyama purusha. Varam pricha, you ask for a boon. Ashvam tu nadadami, but I will not give the horse. So he told.
रघुः अश्वं विना अपि यागः पूर्णः भवतु. यागफलं च भवतु इति प्रार्थितवान्.
Well done. So Ashvam Vina Api. See here, this is that Vina Upapada Tritiya also could have been used Ashvena Vina. But karma sense is also allowed clearly. Ashvam Vina Api Yagaha Purnaha Bhavatu. May the, you see, even by now Ragu knows, yo, is not, this guy is after all very powerful. So he says, okay, I have to find a way. At least he is now saying, okay, some boon. So let me make the best of it and see how I can complete the process to help my father also and let this guy continue to be Indra. So Ashvam Vina Api Yagaha Purnaha Bhavatu. Without the horse also, may the yaga be deemed complete. That means maybe the Shatakratu title may not come, but the other phalas, whatever is there of Shata Ashwamedha Yaga, let that happen. So my father's Kirti is also protected. This Devendra's Kirti is also protected. Some solution. Nice problem. what do you call this agreement? What we call it something, no? When two people come to an agreement, it's called something I forgot now. Anyways,
Win-win.
Win-win. Yeah, you can say win-win. Good. Win-win agreement. Yaga palam cha bhavatu. But the yaga phala may also be there. So he prayed.
इन्द्रः तथास्तु इति वरं दत्तवान्.
Tatha astu, how does it break up?
तथा अस्तु.
Tatha astu. So may it be. Okay. Astu, asdhatu. Tatha is like that. Okay. Avyaya pada. So tatha astu, like that. May it be. So it's a graceful acceptance phrase for a request. Okay. Iti varam dattavan. That means by saying so, that vara he gave. Yes, Yagapala will be there for him. It's as if Indra himself has come and accepted the Yaga Shesha. Anyway, Indra is the Adipati who comes to the Agni through Agni to accept the Yaga, offerings. So, last sentence.
Santushtah Raghu Rajdhanim Pratyagatavan.
So the happy Raghu, back to the capital, he returned. Well done, Varya. So now let's you stand by. You answer the first question for us, Ganesh ji. Dilipah kim kartum apekshitavan?
Dilipah shatam ashwameghe yagena
Yagan
sankalpitavan.
Yagan kartum sankalpitavan.
Kartum
sankalpitavan. Okay, Dilipah shatam ashwamedha yagan kartum apekshitavan. Well done.
Mahodaya, it's not so. Dilipah Rajyabharam lagum kartum apekshitavan.
Correct. That is also correct answer.
Okay. Okay, both are right.
Tatah kim kartum apekshitavan? Tatah sah shatam yagan kartum apekshitavan. Both answers are correct. In fact, you can put both. Okay. So Dilipah Rajyabaram lagum kartum apekshitavan. Tatah Dilipah shatam, of course, that Abhisheka, etc. is there in between. Tatah Dilipah shatam Ashwamedha yagan kartum apekshitavan. See, if you go back there, lagum kartum apekshitavan, Ashwamedha yagan kartum sankalpitavan. Okay, sankalpa apeksha. You see, don't do nitpicking. Okay? The overall crude meaning of apeksha and sankalpa is not, if there is apeksha only, there is sankalpa. Okay. So nothing wrong with Varya's answer also, and you are also right, but don't say no. That's all. Also. Well done.
Okay, sorry, Mahodaya.
No, you sorry. Edukku sorry. You answer the second question, Sundari. In Kannada, have you heard? Are you from which place, madam?
Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu. Kannada, we say like this. ಮದುವೆಯಾಗೋ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀನೇ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಂತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪುಳ್ಳೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ಮಾಹಟಂ ಒನ್ನದನ್ ಸುನಕ ನೀಯೇ ಎನ್ನ ಪೊಂಡಾಟಿ ಅಂತ ಅಪ್ಪಡಿ ನಾನು.
ಇಂದ್ರಗೆ ಕಸ್ಯಾಗ ಅನುಗ್ರಹೇಣ ದೃಷ್ಟಃ.
What is the meaning of the question?
I mean, whose anugraham, I mean, Indra was able to this thing. When we were, what to say?
Indra was not able to.
No,
was able to
by
see
whose anugraha?
Indra was seen. Indra drishta.
So,
Indra is the object in Karmani.
Yeah, Nandini syaga.
Nandinyaha.
Okay.
So answer is correct. Nandinyaha replaces kasyaha. Indraha Nandinyaha anugrahena drishtaha abhavat. Okay.
I have a doubt, Mahodaya.
Yes, Varya.
If the answer has 2 or 3 sentences, if we write in the book sentences also, is it okay, or we have to form our own sentences?
Book sentence, please avoid. Okay. Just form whatever best. Let it show you. I mean, work with memory. If you such an excellent memory that exactly like book sentence, nothing wrong in writing like that. But you can form your own. Usually it is very easy. See, all you have to replace is replace Kim. Dilipah blah blah kartum apekshitavan. Indraha blah blah anugrahena drishtaha. Like that you think. The blah blah you have to fill. Okay, that's all.
That's what I said. If it is more than one sentence.
Oh yeah, you can go on. Yeah.
Okay.
So for example, I can color it like this. Indraha Nandinyaha anugrahena Raguna drishtaha. By Ragu he was seen, like that. See, now I added my own addition, not bookie. By whom he was seen also I have answered. Kena drishtaha I have answered there additionally, though it was not asked. Okay? Thanks, Bhagini.
Next time also you're asking me to try?
No, I'm not asking you.
Okay. Thank you.
Sushma Varye? Okay. हाँ, वर्ये. इन्द्रम् उद्दिश्य रघुराजस्य वचनं किम्?
इन्द्रम् उद्दिश्य रघुराजस्य वचनं किम्?
First interaction of theirs, I think, is the best thing to go with. See, Indra is seen by Raghu because he gets the anugraha of Nandini. So he sees Raghu. So now what he says?
So he says, I can quote it from the book only. Devendra, Tvam Deveshu Prathamaha. Ashvasya Apaharanam Heenam Karyam. Idam Tvaya na kartavyam.
Na kartavya. Ashvam tyaja. Okay?
Tava.
Well done. That much is enough. Don't need to say a couple of things. Okay? Don't need to go beyond that much. 1 mark is all they will give you. So don't go on and on for a 3 mark worth. Okay? Indrasya vachanam. Okay? Ayo. Sorry, I have a bad answer here. It is not Indrasya vachanam. Rajasya vachanam. Ragurajasya vachanam. Yadi ashvapaharanasya agrahah asti tava tarhi shastram gruhyatam iti vachanam. Actually, it's not Indrasya vachanam. See how many mistakes I do. To activate Sanskrit keyboard, enable Sanskrit language and type Ragoho, R-A-G-H-O capital H. Okay, Ragoho, capital H for Visarga. Ragoho vachanam. Instead of Ragurajasya, I put Ragoho because I don't have space. Last question for Balachandra Rao. Balachandra Varya.
Indraha kam varam dattavan. Indraha ashvam vina api gayah purnaha. Yagah purnaha.
Purnaha bhavatu iti varam.
Purnaha bhavatu iti
varam.
Iti varam dattavan.
Well done. See, now you see all the other students. If we just copied the book, we'll say Indraha tatastu iti varam dattavan would have been your answer. You would get 0 marks because the vara is not tathastu. So Balachandra Varya is fully alert. Tathastu is just the way of giving the vara. The actual vara is the prashna is there in the prashna of Ragu. Ashvam vinapi yagah purnaha bhavatu. तस्य एव तथास्तु इति उक्तम अपि च तत्र यागफलं च भवतु ठीक है छोड़ो तो यागः पूर्णः मीन्स यागफलः राइट ओनली सो नो नीड फॉर दैट पार्ट सो अश्वं विनापि यागः पूर्णः भवतु इति वरं दत्तवान् दैट इज द करेक्ट वे टू गो सो अश्वं विनापि दिलीपस्य यागः संपूर्णः भवतु यागफलमपि लभ्येत नॉट नीडेड इति वरं रघवे दत्तवान् टू रघु ही गेव ओके हाँ Well done, guys. So I think let us see if we can get started with the Anvaya Krama. I'll take a few more minutes. You can stand by, Balachandra Varya. Thank you.
Kshamyatam.
Yes, Srimati Bhagi.
Varam is what gender?
Varaha, Varam.
Okay.
I think Pullinga. Okay? It's in karma position everywhere. So Varam, Varam, Varam. Like that.
Yeah, it's very good.
Varam is there also as an avyaya shabda. In that form, it means oh tyagah eva varam, like that. Yuddhasya apekshaya tyagah eva varam. Instead of war, giving up itself is the better option. Like that better option is also there as a varam. So I don't know that though it almost has the same vara sense of that original vara, but it is in that sense. I think there is a avyaya form of varam also. Okay, Anvaya Krama. I'll mute everyone. So, tam vrajantam priyo bhrata lakshmanonujagamaha snehad vinaya sampannah sumitranandavardhanaha. Beautiful. Tam vrajantam priyo bhrata lakshmanonujagamaha snehad vinaya sampannah sumitranandavardhanaha. So we are still, if you know, we are taking this from the Sankshepa Ramayana portion of Valmiki Ramayana. So there, in a short 100 verses, Narada has explained, answered Valmiki's question, right? So he has literally given the whole story of Rama there. In one of those early verses, as Rama is leaving for the forest to follow his father's diktat, right? Tam vrajantam Ramam. Okay, we have to take this karma with Rama. So tam vrajantam Ramam priyah bhrata Lakshmanaha anujagama ha. Indeed, like that. Okay, that sense. Ha is there, almost like a padapuraka, but you can take a meaning of indeed. Okay, that going away Rama as an object, dear brother Lakshmana followed, indeed followed. Anujagama. Anu means behind, going behind somebody else who is going. So Anujagama. Ramaha Jagama, Lakshmanaha Anujagama, Sita api Anujagama. Vrajantam. Okay. So this is a different dhatu, Vraj dhatu. Okay. And this is a Shatranta. So Vrajantam in Dvitiya Vibhakti. So Vrajan Ramaha, Vrajantam Ramam. Okay. It's also in the sense of movement. Okay. What is the meaning they have taken Vrajantam here? Yeah. Who was going. Say Vrajantam. Okay. So let us complete our analysis. Snehat Vinaya Sampannah Sumitrananda Vardhanaha. So 3 words are there. Vinaya Sampannah Samastapada, Vinaya Sampannah Lakshmanaha, Sumitrananda Vardhanaha Lakshmanaha. Visheshana qualifier to Lakshmana only. What is the meaning? Vinayena Sampannaha. With obedient quality, one who is enriched. Such a Lakshmana. Sumitrayaha Anandasya Vardhanaha. Of Sumitra, his dear mother, happiness increaser. How beautiful Sanskrit is. See, it in that it describes so much about Lakshmana. And a Samasta Visheshana to Lakshmana. A son who was the increaser of joy of his mother, such a Lakshmana. One who was endowed with obedient qualities, such a Lakshmana. Snehat is a Karana Panchami. So, due to his affection of to whom? Rama. Ramena Sakam Snehat Bhrata Lakshmanaha Anujagama. Due to his Sneha actually literally means stickiness. Sneha actually is a word for oil, ghee. Okay. So see how that has been taken into a quality. That stickiness has been taken into a human quality of friendship. What a beautiful way of deriving that. Okay. So friendship in Sanskritam is stickiness. So tam anuswara sandhi, vrajantam anuswara sandhi, priyo priyah, utva visarga, bhrata bhrata, lakshmanaha lakshmano utvam visarga. Okay, lakshmanaha. Anujagama purva rupa, anujagama ha, nothing there. Snehat snehad, takara has come. Jashtva sandhi we call it, softening of the takara. Snehad, snehat is the original. Vinaya sampannaha, same as in original. Sumitranandavardhana, same as in original. But we know the vigraha. Sumitrayaha anandasya vardhanaha. Sumitranandavardhanaha. Vinayena sampannaha. See how the vibhakti variations. Vinayasya sampannaha. No. Vinayena, with vinaya. So tritiya tatpurusha, we call it. Tatpurusha because sampanna is the purusha Lakshmana. So of course it can be a three, but the samasa is called tatpurusha. That man, that person samasa. How can you name it even better? That person samasa. Vinaya sampanna samasa. Sumitranandavardhana samasa. That person samasa. Beautiful. Tatpurusha. Vinaya sampannah, Sumitranandavardhanah, Priyah, Bhrata, Lakshmanah, Kama. So all these 1, 2, 3, 4 qualities stack on top of Lakshmana and go into Karta position in Ekavachana, all of them. Only one subject so far. So many words, but one subject. Kama. Snehat, Karana Panchami. Due to the Sneha. Tam Prajantam Ramam in bracket. They should have put it actually. That going Rama. That one who was going for Vanavasa, that Rama. Anujagama. Kriyapada for Karta Lakshmana. Followed. Sumitra's son Lakshmana was Rama's favorite younger brother. So Snehat has been taken. Okay? Priyaha has been taken. Okay? And the joy of his own mother, Sumitrananda Vardhanaha. He was humility incarnate, Vinaya Sampannaha. Nice translation. When Rama was leaving for the forest, Vrajantam Ramam. Okay. So forest, he could not bear the thought of himself continuing to stay in the palace. That is all additional masala inference. He had to be with his dear brother wherever he was, a little bit more masala. So he too prepared to accompany him. Little bit more masala. None of those things are told there. Kaikeyi's desire was to send only Rama and not Lakshmana. Again, little more masala. But you see, Tatparya, we have to go a little bit colorful. But Lakshmana showed his fraternal affection, brotherly affection is the correct. Fraternal is used typically for father. So brotherly affection by accompanying Rama. Beautiful. Some of these Eastern people have better hand than us in describing. These are all Indonesian or Balinese paintings of Ramayana. Their hand is brilliant. Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, see the expressions. And our own artists also do a great job. This must be Shankar. Can't tell.
Anujavarya. Anujaha, Anujagama. Yes.
Anujagama. Anuja comes from the one who was born along. That is Ja Dhatu. Here is Gam Dhatu. Okay. Jagama is a lit prayoga. Lit prayoga. Yeah. Lit Bhutakala. Aparoksha Bhuta. Which is the Valmiki's Lakara. But anyway, good play with by you. I have Kavitva in you. Okay, let's finish this also. Ramasya Daita Bharya Nityam Pranasamahita Sitapyanugata Ramam Shashinam Rohini Yatha. Ramasya Daita Bharya Nityam Pranasamahita Sita Api Anugata Ramam Shashinam Rohini Yatha. See the beautiful Upamalankara here. Okay? Ramasya Dayita Bharya. Dayita. Okay, Dayita is one who, how does Daya Yukta, beloved. Okay, so that means Ramena Daya Pradarshita Sitayaha upari, so sa Dayita abhavat. So Dayita Bharya, one who was Daya Purna Bhava Yukta due to Rama's Daya, such a Bharya of Rama, Nityam Pranasama Hita, always, Nityam is a avyaya. So Pranasama Hita. So you can take Nityam with Daita, Pranasama, everything. You can take Nityaness, eternally, always, like that. Pranasama. So always equivalent to his pranas. I mean, as important to Rama as his own pranas. Hita, one who was always desirous of welfare for her husband. So Ramasya hite anurakta iti tasyaha visheshanam hita iti. Okay. All right. Where the hita you have to place? You have to place it in Rama, not in Sita. So she had hita alochana, thoughts for Rama. So she was hita. Very compact words in Samskrita. So you have to take whether, for example, in Daita, Daya was upon Sita by Rama. But maybe, of course, by Sita also upon Rama. That is not, both directions you can take it. But hita, she is in this moment, Rama is in distress. So she is the one with the hita bhava upon Rama. Okay, so that's how we have to take. And so here pranasama, not her own pranasama, Ramasya pranasama. Okay, so in Rama's prana, one more prana she is. Sita api, tadrishi Sita, tadrishi Sita api Ramam anugata. Same, Lakshmana Ramam anugata, Sita api Ramam anugata. Katham anugata? उपमालंकार यथा रोहिणी शशिनम अनुगता तथा एव सीता अपि रामम अनुगता. So Rohini, how she followed the moon. So Rama is like the moon and Sita is like the Rohini nakshatra. There is this kavya imagination that when Rohini constellation is in the same position as moon, when moon is in the moonrise, okay, of course for a few days she will be there, right? So it is kind of said that, hey, moon seems to linger closer to Rohini for longer duration than other stars. Our moon, he is a very powerful god. Huh? He has 27 wives. The 27 nakshatras are his wives. He's competing with Krishna. So he seems to favor Rohini is the imagination of the Kavis. How they describe this celestial phenomenon with colorful personification, we have to clap it. You can't beat it. Okay, you will find this in Greek mythology, you will find it in Indian mythology. And they had interactions between each other. Anyway, so Rohini Shashinam Yatha Anugata, Tathaiva Sita api Ramam Anugata, Kidrishi Sita, Ramasya Dayita Sita, Ramasya Bharya Sita, Ramasya Nityam Pranasama Sita, Ramasya Nityam Hita Sita. All that we can take. So Nityam you can take in multi-forked ways. That is the permission available to you in Sanskritam. You can duplicate things as you desire and use them. Especially in Upama, you have to bring, in Upama there are three things. Upamana, Upameya, and then Samana Dharma. And then Upama Vachaka, four things. Upama Vachaka is Yatha Shabda here, like. Okay, that is called Upama Vachaka. It points to a Upama Alankara. Fine. Next, Upamanam, that which has to be given the equivalent to. So the Sita Ramam Anugata is the Upamanam. Upameyam, sorry, that is the Upameyam. Upamanam is Rohini Shashinam Anugata. And then Samana Dharma is Anugata, because that is a common dharma for two. Anugamana. Sita is equal to Rohini, Rama is equal to Shashi. So that is the Upamalankara in a very short 2 minutes for you, even as you are all hungry and waiting to go for lunch. So Ramasya Daita Bharya Nityam Pranasama Hita Sita Api Anugata. Sitapyanugata. Here Api Savarna Dirgha in Sita Api, and then Api Anugata Yana Sandhi. Okay, Apyanugata. So there are two Ach Sandhis, or what we call Swara Sandhis there. Ramam, Shashinam. This is a lot of Anuswara Sandhis, Rohini, Yata. So not much else there. These two are the interesting things. Okay. So here, Anvaya, Ramasya Daita, Kama, Nityam Pranasama, Hita, Bharya. So they have taken Nityam Pranasama. Nityam they have taken with Pranasama. Okay, Bharya, Sita. So all this stack on top of Sita, Api. Also, Shashinam, Rohini, Yata, Tatha, Ramam, Anugata. Why this Api? Because the previous verse had Lakshmana going Anujagama. So that's why this Api is Sita also followed. Okay, like Ramam, Anugata. Rama's love for Sita was boundless. Dayita, you can say from that. She was his very life breath, Pranasama. Sita on her part wished well for her husband always, Hita. See, they have taken the directions very nicely. Okay, such being their conjugal love. I mean, that's from Bharya only. Sita could not remain in the kingdom without her husband. Extra. Rohini is Chandra's wife. She dutifully follows him. In fact, she is apparently, Shashi hovers around Rohini a lot more than he hovers around other stars for whatever reason. Similarly, Sita went with Rama. The comforts of the life in palace did not hold her back, nor did the painful life in the forest scare her. She only thought that her place was beside Rama wherever he was. Therefore, there was no other thought in her mind. Okay, nice additional sentences to describe the whole thing. Another beautiful painting. Wonderful. I don't know how artists do it. For example, you see all their three eyes, they are looking at the same object to our left somewhere. So it's not easy when you have to paint to bring all that. Arthalankarah, Upama Alankarah, Upamanam, Rohini, Shasihi, Upameyam, Sita, Ramah, Upama Vachakam, Yatha, Sadharana Dharma, Anugamanam. Little short thing for you, whatever I told you otherwise also there. With that, let's close the morning session. Afternoon, we'll gather for this Padavibhaga Niyamaha and plow on. Okay. Sorry for the very long session, but because I am cancelling tomorrow's class, I am borrowing 15-20 minutes more than I usually do. I hope you are okay with all that. Thank you. Have a nice afternoon. Let's gather back at 3 o'clock. Namaste.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಮಹೋದಯ.